All right, welcome artists today to some origami boxes. Ooh, prepare to be entertained and amazed as I attempt to make an origami box and show you how to do it. As you can see, this one here did not turn out so well, so cross your fingers for me because this is a new skill that I'm learning. Okay, so I actually made my first origami box with just a random paper I had around the house. It's actually like a paper I sent home with like all my stuff on it. So you could use really whatever paper you have around the house. But I do have a nice new fresh sheet of computer paper to show you with right now. Okay, so origami. We first need a square paper, and this is a rectangle. So here is how you can make a good square. First, take the corner, doesn't really matter which corner, of your paper and fold it so it's perfectly lined up, well, as perfectly as you can get it to the edge of your paper and give it a nice crease, right? Crease means like you press down on the fold. Then I'm going to take a pen and I'm going to trace my line. Open it up, and now this part is a nice square, and I'm going to cut this part off. Okay, so really carefully cutting along the lines so I have a square. Woo! All right, so right now I have a paper that just has a diagonal fold in it. Diagonal means from corner to corner. I'm going to do the same thing, but now in the opposite direction. So origami is all about being really precise and careful, and sometimes that's not me. But I'm going to try my best to line that up, point exactly, fold it, and then crease my edges really well. Okay, I'm opening it up again. I have like almost like a crisscross, and I want to make it the opposite way. So I'm going to fold my paper over, call this hot dog way because it looks like a hot dog bun. Try to line up the edges and crease it. All right, one more time. I'm going to turn my paper. There's no crease here in the middle, crisscross this way. So I'm going to fold it one more time, hot dog way, and crease it. Okay. Now prepare to probably chuckle at me because this is not my best step. Okay, so basically what you need to try to do is get like two triangles. So like I'm gonna take this one side and push it in. Okay, oh, I'm getting it. Okay, so I have one side of a triangle. I pushed some side in, made it go in, and then I have a triangle on one side. I'm going to crease it, and I'm going to take this flap, I'm going to pop it in so it lines up. I have a triangle on this side as well. So basically what it looks like is that you got to push your two triangles in to make a nice flat triangle. Okay, hope that makes sense because that was really hard. That was like when I was like on this one, yeah, no, that was really bad. Okay, so the next step is that you are going to take your corner paper. So I'm trying to do this upside down, so good luck to me. I put this on top. I take the corner of my paper, I line it up to my edges all the way up on tippy top, and I want to crease it. And I'm just going to repeat it. So sometimes it's nice, origami can be nice because it's just repeating the same steps over and over again. Okay, so take that, and I can flip over and do the same thing. I take my corner, fold it up, line it up, and crease it. Okay. All right. We got it. So right now yours should kind of look like a diamond. Now something I learned is that the flippity flap pieces end up on one side and then you got them all connected on another side. I like freaked out because I didn't know the difference the first time. Yeah, again, look at this. No, didn't work. Okay, so part of your box kind of flaps up and part of it just stays together. So you got to know which one. Again, I'm going to put the top, like this is the hole, like a little hole. Okay, wait, hold on, where are you? The little hole. Okay, ready. Okay, so I'm going to then take the corners of my box and then flip them inwards. Okay, and I'm going to repeat that step. So once you got it the first time, then it's like not so bad because you repeat it. And then I flip it over. Okay, and then do it the other side. All right, and if you are like an expert at origami, you can just totally skip ahead for some parts of this. If you're just learning like me, you might want to follow along with me step by step and press that pause bar, right? That space bar that's on the bottom of your computer to stop it so you can catch up to me. All right, this is now the step that like I was super confused about. Now, there's these flappies that flap up, and then there's this one that stays together at the top. You want to be touching the flappy part right now. First, you fold it into like a triangle that's like by your box, okay? Like by it. And then here's like the most challenging part. This like blew my mind. What you need to do then is this little triangle, this like little teeny one here, it opens up and it becomes a pocket. It's like a little pocket. And then you shove as best you can. Shove is probably a bad word because you should probably be a little bit more gentle, but mine looks like shoving. You like kind of shove it in the pocket and then crease it. All right, so that was like the hardest step ever. Let me try it again. Okay, so you take this flappy part. You first fold it into a triangle, like half a triangle. And then look, this other flap is a pocket. It's a pocket. And so you put it in the pocket. Honestly, that blew my mind when I first figured it out. I was like, oh my goodness. If you don't do that step, it's going to fall apart. Like this one. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again. So I flipped it over. This is like, you have to remember to flip it over because if you only do it on one side, it's not going to come out right. You do a triangle. What do you do after you do the triangle? Hopefully you know to shove it inside the pocket. Okay, oh nope, it's escaping, it's escaping. Pushing it in. Okay. Whew, I'm like sweating over here. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, and then triangle. What do you do after you make the triangle? You go in there. Go in there to the pocket. I'm talking to my origami now. Great. Okay. All right. So now I'm actually going to, let's see, flip up the bottom of this and then crease it and then unfold it. I then am going to open it up to like the side, like kind of like the part that has no folds, and like the same on the other side. And I'm just going to crease it. And here's the fun part. You're ready? Okay. So now see there's this, okay, can you see it? I don't know. There's a hole in one side. One side, there's no hole. It's just paper. The other side, there's a hole. And then what you're going to do, you go, and it's a box. Good luck creating some origami. Hopefully you are a master of origami, not like me. This was like my third try. I don't know. Remember, you could use whatever paper you want and share with me if you are an origami genius. Enjoy creating.